Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I realised that I haven't been keeping to the upload schedule like I said I was going to, but a lot of things happened, and as you can see I am not in the same room as I have been. I have actually moved again and I'm now living with my sister in a caravan, and this is my book room. And this is as far away as I can get because the window is right there and my books are also on the floor there. But you can see I'm stacking them. I will give you a little look after I've done this, if I remember. But essentially I felt like I wanted to come back to YouTube doing something I know. So I am going to be doing a reading vlog. This isn't going to be a spoilery reading vlog, or at least I'm going to try not to. But basically, before the end of the month, I have only one goal, and that is to finish Crooked Kingdom by Leigh Bardugo. I have started this already, but I haven't got very far in. I finished the Shadow and Bone series recently, really enjoyed them actually. I'm a Darkling stan through and through, so also Nikolai. Yes. So I want to read this, because I read Six of Crows last year, then I read the Shadow and Bone series, so I'm now reading this, and with the upcoming TV show, it's literally the only thing left I need to read. I'm struggling to get into it, but then I found this with Six of Crows, so yes, that is my plan for this week, is to complete Crooked Kingdom before the end of the month, because myself and the Zoom family are taking part within a internal readathon, which is very fun, so I will talk about that in another video, because that's my entire April TBR, apart from one, which is going to be a buddy read outside of that, which is crazy. But regardless, I am sorry I've been completely flaky and not been uploading and all of that, but life happens, you know. Life happens. And now, after a stupidly rambly intro, I'm going to go make breakfast, because it's about 10 o'clock in the morning. It might be 10:30, I don't know. And I'm kind of hungry and I haven't eaten yet, and I also want coffee, because coffee is everything. Okay, quick update for everyone. It is now 3:25 in the afternoon. I do have to go food shopping at some point. But I am on page 135, and I am finding it difficult. I don't know, I think I had this problem with Six of Crows. Not so much a problem with the Shadow and Bone trilogy, but I find the duology really hard to, like, get into the pace of. It's not bad though, like, I'm enjoying it, it's fun. It's got, you know, it's not slow or anything, it's just, I don't know, I think the language Leigh Bardugo uses just takes a little bit of time to get used to. But that's okay. But now I'm about to read some more. Okay, so this lighting and this angle is diabolical, but I don't care. It is much later in the evening, it is about 8:30. I went and did food shopping, and now I'm going to sit down and read. Hannah and her friends are still doing the live stream, so I'm going to have that on. Wow, I look orange in this light. Okay, cool. I'm going to get reading. I'm going to try and get a lot further than I am. I'm on page 165, so I've got a long way. Hello. Okay, lighting is still horrendous. Great. So, just a little update. I'm about 50% into Crooked Kingdom. It is midnight at night. I'm not quite ready to be finished with reading for today, but I am going to move to my bed because it's late and I want to be lying down in my bed. but I probably won't film again this evening. But I will catch up in the morning to see how far I got. I like it. I finally got into the story and I want to know what's happening. Okay, you can see my kitchen really well. Ignore the mess. Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday. No, it's not. It's Wednesday. It is Wednesday. It's 11:05. I've had a really lazy morning, just watching a load of Bookoplathon vlogs. And I am going to read today, but I'm also going to go for a walk because it's actually really pretty outside, so, and warm. Even though I'm wearing this, it's actually very warm. So I might end up actually reading outside for a bit. I've done some more washing because I want to take advantage of that lovely sunlight there. So I am going to have some breakfast now because I bought some pain au chocolat and have some coffee, and then I might go for a walk. But yeah, I'm going to start a Zoom and stuff. Say hello to my lovely Zoom family. And yeah, I'll catch up with you once I've went on my walk, I guess. I don't know. But I will be reading a little bit more, so. Okay, this might actually be the worst lighting. Also, here's Blue saying hi. Just to let you all know, it's still Wednesday and it's about 11:15 at night. I've just jumped off Zoom because I've just finished Crooked Kingdom. Super interesting thing about this book, there's actually a mistake in it, which is really fun. There's like a weird misprint. I'll take a photo of it tomorrow and insert it. But it's super strange. It makes me laugh, kind of, actually. But I did end up really liking Crooked Kingdom. It was interesting. Loads and loads of twists and turns that I wasn't expecting. Just loads. I can't even tell you. Every time something else was mentioned, my head just went a million miles an hour. I think I preferred Six of Crows for the story, because I thought it was more fun. But I like this for character development and the way the characters interacted with one another. Nina is a queen. Inej is a fucking badass. Kaz grew on me. Still not my favourite. Just a quick note, I enjoyed the Shadow and Bone trilogy. I think it's fun. I think it's a product of its time. I think Leigh Bardugo's writing style has elevated in this duology. But story-wise and plot and that, I put it on par, actually. Shadow and Bone, I'm a Darkling stan through and through. Even after all the events of Ruin and Rising, I'm still a Darkling fan. Just, I'd sell my soul to him in a heartbeat. But, I digress. This was a 4-star, and this book aesthetic is just stunning. And this was actually gifted to me by Crystal from the Zoom Fam. So thank you very, very much, Crystal. I love it and it's beautiful and it looks bloody marvellous next to my copy of Six of Crows. So thank you. So, just for the remainder of this vlog, which wasn't going to happen, is because I didn't think I'd finish Crooked Kingdom that quickly. So tomorrow I'm going to start the Language of Thorns before next month, because next month I plan to read King of Scars. So, the Language of Thorns, I just know that it's kind of a fairy tale story set in the Grishaverse. So that's quite fun, and this copy is just so damn pretty. But I'm going to start that tomorrow because I'm just kind of tired. So I think I'm going to watch some YouTube and go to bed and come back in the morning when I start reading again, but this book instead. Good morning, it is now Thursday morning. I'm wearing the same jumper as yesterday because it's comfy. I've got to do laundry again today. Plan today is to do a lot of job hunting. My dad's coming over, but also I'm going to start the Language of Thorns. So yeah, but first, breakfast. Good evening, everybody. It is 1 AM. I hadn't filmed all day. After I said I'm going to do some job searches, going to do some stuff, my dad came over and then I just didn't film. So I'm now closer to my Zoom family than I've ever been. So Fiona, Katara, KP, Crystal, Sarah, you all know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I have now finished The Language of Thorns. I finished that this evening, and I listened to some music, and I will probably do a better wrap-up of this tomorrow morning. But I needed to tell you guys that I had, that I had actually finished my book. So, I'll see you in the morning. Hi everyone, it is Friday, but it's Friday at 4:45 in the evening because I suck and didn't start filming. Didn't even think about picking up my camera because I finished the 2 books I planned to read this week. But all is not lost. I am thinking about picking up The Girl in Red by Christina Henry because it's fairly short. I say this, but I need to finish this before the 1st of April. I haven't actually started yet, but it's not the end of the week yet, and I'm weekly vlogging, so. I did say, though, I was going to tell you what I thought about The Language of Thoughts. Now, beautiful. This book is stunning. I loved the retellings. I loved the way that Leigh Bardugo, took the ideas of fairy tales that exist and twisted them to fit within the Grishaverse. Although I will say they are very dark, very dark. I think I really loved the Dover Witch, which is like a Hansel and Gretel retelling, which was really cool, and the Little Mermaid one was just beautiful. So that was cool. So for me, again, 4 out of 4 stars. No, 4 out of 5 stars. 4 out of 5 stars. And yeah, I'm really excited to start Rule of Wolves next month. But yeah, I've just seen on Instagram that one of my favourite booktubers, Kevin, Irish reader, is doing a 24-hour readathon tomorrow, which I can't do because I work on Sundays, so can't really do that. But he's going to start at 7 AM tomorrow, so I'm kind of thinking I might just do a day of reading tomorrow and just join in with any live shows and stuff, and then go to bed as I normally do. So just thought I'd update you. But yeah, I'm probably gonna create a Zoom now because I've literally just been sitting here watching telly. I watched The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and as a person who didn't think she cared about Falcon or Winter Soldier, I am loving it. Anyway, I'm going to do some reading now, and I will speak to you guys later. Hello. It is 10:10 at night, and I've filmed 0 things for today, so this day is going to be the shortest day of the vlog, so fun. But tomorrow, I'm going to do a reading day, and I'm going to get up early. I say this, touch wood, but I'm going to get up early. I'm going to try for 7 AM, but if I don't get up until 8 AM, I mean, wouldn't be shocked. But I will be filming. I'm going to be on Zoomy. I'm going to do this with Amena. I'll probably see Danny as well and Katara later on. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm happy. I made really good progress actually on the Garden Red. I am 133 pages in. It's fantastic. It is actually amazing. I don't know why I was expecting anything different. Christina Henry, fabulous writer. I loved her Alice book, so Alice and Red Queen. Fabulous. Very dark. Very, very gothic horror. But gore as well, and very big themes. If you want to know more, just Google it and have a look for trigger warnings and stuff, because it's not going to be the book for everyone. This, interestingly enough, I just thought, oh, it'll be an Alice Wonderland retelling, right? No. Good God, no. It's so much more. It's, I didn't read the back of it. didn't read anything about it. I was just like, oh, it's a Christina Henry, and it's probably a Red Riding Hood retelling. It's about a pandemic. And how quickly America falls apart, and the world falls apart, and it's really scary, and it plays on every single fear I have about this pandemic, but I can't put it down. It's too good, so I'm going to keep reading it, because I am so curious. Like, so the lead character in this is mixed race, and she is also an amputee. And it's about how she survives through the woods, and it also has discussions about how, as an amputee, people assume that she's an easy target, and that she can't do everything that everyone else can. And it's how she overcomes it, and it's so good. It's such good rep. Christina Henry herself is not an amputee, I don't think. She also is white, but the way she speaks about race is actually pretty good, I feel, as a white female. So maybe don't take my word as law. But essentially all I'm saying is I'm really, really, really enjoying this. So I'm going to go get some sleep now, and I will catch up with you guys hopefully in the morning when I'm up super early, and coffee will be needed. So okay, good morning. It is Saturday morning. It is 20 to 9. I have been awake since 8, which is an hour later than I wanted it to be. I wanted to be awake at 7, but that's okay. Sometimes these things don't go to plan. But I am on Zoom in the other room. But I am about to go and shower so I can have coffee. That's the only stipulation I gave myself, so that I would shower and get out of bed before I was allowed to make myself a coffee. Might be a bit mean on myself, but otherwise I probably wouldn't get up. So, good morning. I'm ready to start this reading day. Technically it's a 24-hour readathon that Chloe and Kevin are running, and a couple of other people. And I'm not going to be doing that because, you know, I have work tomorrow. And I also have D&D tomorrow, so I need to be an awake human. So I will be reading. I'll be going to bed a little bit later than usual, but I will be sleeping. So I will catch up with you once I've actually started reading and getting myself settled. That will probably be in about an hour, because I take forever to do these things. But yeah, I am awake and I am ready. Okay, everybody, it is now just about 25 past 1, and I have finished The Girl in Red, and I loved it. It's incredible, great writing. Christina Henry, another hit. I will say though, I wasn't expecting the apocalypse, and I wasn't expecting a pandemic. I didn't read the blurb, so that's totally on me, but it's played on very real fears, and also a little bit of insane because it's Christina Henry. But if you like retellings, read this. It's so clever. And it's not really a retelling of Red Riding Hood, but it has elements. And I really, 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 really loved it. It's very dark. It's quite a lot of gruesome parts, so if you're not into gore or horror, don't read this. You will not like it, but the main character, Red, is incredible. Everything about this, I really enjoyed. I felt like I wanted more from the ending, but not enough so that it would drop a star, because I love it. I don't know if there's going to be a sequel. I kind of hope there is, because, boy, this is amazing. But I'm going to have lunch, because it's 1:30, so I've got to wait until my food cooks though, and my oven takes forever. But the plan next is to start Cinderella is Dead, because when I was trying to choose my next read, it was between The Girl in Red and Cinderella is Dead. So I will be reading Cinderella is Dead this afternoon. I might not finish it today, but that's okay. If I do, I do. That would be great. But yes, Cinderella is Dead is my next read. So boom. Okay, update time. Update time, update time. It is now 5 o'clock. I am going to go into town to collect my groceries, but I am 50% of the way through Cinderella is Dead. 53% actually, according to Goodreads, which I am astounded at because this is not taking me very long. I'm definitely going to finish this today. But it's very good. It's not what I thought it was going to be. Like, weirdly, a lot has happened, while simultaneously not a lot has happened. It's really weird, but I do enjoy it. So, yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys that I'm going to go and get my shopping now. Go and collect it. So, fun times. It's official. This is the worst lighting I've ever had. Oh, God. But it is 11 PM now, and I have finished Cinderella is Dead. Was I expecting to read this in half a day? No. Well, I wasn't. I was expecting to carry that on for tomorrow, but I really like this. It's LGBTQ rep. It is a strong woman standing on her own. It's stunning, and I don't even know what I can say. Everything about this, I didn't see the ending coming at all, but I loved it. I loved the idea of this Cinderella story being manipulative to the way of, like, the patriarchy using it in the way they have. I think that was so clever. This might be better lighting, and my camera cut off. I have no idea where it cut off. I'm in my bedroom now because I'm about to go to bed because I've decided I don't want to be overly tired. Like, it's already, yeah, it's 11:30 now. I have to be up relatively early. Not really. To most people, like, 10 AM isn't early. But, like, as I've said before multiple times, I love sleep more than anything. Yes, my wall is genuinely that horrific orange colour. But essentially what I was saying was I loved Cinderella is Dead way more than I expected to. Like, genuinely didn't expect I'd like this at all, but it's very fast paced, and weirdly, simultaneously, loads of stuff happens and lots of things don't happen. Like, it's weirdly fast paced, but also weirdly slow paced. And Blue's come to say hello, like, so essentially my plan is now is to go to bed, sleep. When I get up in the morning, hopefully I'll have a couple of hours before D&D because I'm hoping to get up at like 8. So that I can start, because I seem to be in a retellings mood, and this one's been on my TBR for ages. Because if you don't know me, I'm a massive Alice in Wonderland fan. I love it. I think Lewis Carroll was a very problematic man, but again, he's a product of his time. And Alice in Wonderland is such a magical story. I recently reread the Mina Lima edition that was gifted to me by the lovely Celine, who is like my Mina Lima gift queen. Like, just saying. And I appreciate it because I love those editions. But I digress. I'm going to be reading Splintered by sorry, nearly said G.A. Aiken. That's completely different. A.J. Howard. But yes, I am excited. Not the right word. I am nervous to read this. I've heard mixed reviews. Some people love it, so I'm hoping it'll be okay. I'm a little bit worried about the mental health rep because I know it's in here, and as I said, I've read Christina Henry's like reimagining of Alice in Wonderland, so I'm not sure if anything will beat that. But this is really pretty. Like, the hardcover without the dust jacket, hold on. That is so pretty. Like, I can't even tell you, that's stunning. And I'm more inclined to read it with the cover looking like that than what it does with the dust jacket. Essentially, though, I'm going to watch Becca's vlog for her bookathon, because I still haven't done that, because I'm behind on everything. And I'm going to go to bed, and I'll catch up with you when I wake up. And hopefully I'll have a couple of hours before D&D to actually read. But, good morning. It's not morning, it's Sunday at like 2:15. There is a reason why I'm in my dressing gown. I've been playing D&D since like 10 AM. So, D&D day. So I am now finished with D&D. I'm about to jump on Zoom, and I'm going to start Splintered and see how far I get before work, because I have work at 5 PM. So I'll be leaving here about 4:30, something like that. So,
we'll see how far I get. And I'll also be reading this evening. Apparently Hannah is going to be on some sprints this evening, so depending if they're still live, which maybe, maybe not, I will be joining the live stream so I can actually do some reading. But yes, essentially that's where I've been. I'm about to hop on Zoom, but I'm waiting for my lunch to cook. So that's just a quick update because I realised this is the last day of my vlog and I haven't filmed yet today because I was awake early. So I didn't wake up before D&D. I tried to, but like the clocks went forward, so I lost an hour. So it makes sense as to why I was so fucking tired this morning. Update time. I have DNF'd, splintered. Wasn't for me. Or maybe it was at one point, but the mental health rep couldn't get past it. Just couldn't do it. So, instead, I'm picking up Valiant by Holly Black. Turns out I don't work today. So, so that's basically it. Just to let you know, I'm gonna finish off this reading vlog, hopefully getting quite far into Valiant. But we'll see. Welcome back to Terrible Lighting Club. It is now nearly midnight. I have read some of Valiant, not very much though, because I was watching the live with Hannah and Ali and Molly and Emma. Great fun. But I have read some of Valiant. I am on page 63. I'm enjoying it. Weirded out by the beginning because it reads a bit more like a contemporary, kind of. I don't know, if you've read this, I don't know how to explain the way I feel. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure about this. You can definitely tell it was written, like, late 90s. Because this was published in 2002 originally, so you can definitely tell, like, late 90s style of writing. But I'm going to do a proper, like, ending of the vlog tomorrow morning, I think, because this lighting doesn't look good no matter what way you, like, spin it. Not as this angle. Good morning and welcome back to my vlog. This is a bit weird. This is like my little wrap up. It is Monday morning still, but I'm about to edit and I realise I need to do a wrap up. So this week has been really successful reading in comparison to the rest of the month. I've read 5 books this week, so that's good. Me fumbling like a complete moron. I read all of these. Well, I am still reading Valiant, and I'll finish that this week, hopefully, which you'll see in my next vlog. But I started off with Crooked Kingdom by Leigh Bardugo to complete the Six of Crows duology before the TV show came out, because I started reading Shadow and Bone last year. I actually really enjoyed those series. Can I find them? Oh, they're down there. And I really enjoyed them. Loved the duology. Don't really understand why everyone prefers Six of Crows duology over Shadow and Bone as much as they do, because although the writing is definitely elevated, definitely way better, I enjoyed both series. So, just something I was a bit confused about. But I thoroughly enjoyed this. I didn't cry. Didn't really care for Kazbreka, but Nina and Inej are fabulous, and Jesper is really good, and this book made me fall in love with Wylan. So this is very much characters and the way people react with one another. One of my plans is to read King of Scars next month, but I'm not too worried because I know the TV show is only going to be concerned with Shadow and Bone and Crooked Kingdom and the fairy tales. So, yeah. I also then went on to read The Language of Thorns by Leigh Bardugo, which of course is her fairy tale book, which I really loved. Retellings, the way the reimaginings, how she'd split them into, like, parts of the world they came from, as in her world, the world of the Grisha. I really enjoyed that. I loved The Two Clever Fox, The Witch of Duva, the When Water Sang Fire. So those were, like, my favourite ones, I think. But Ayama and the Thornwood was very interesting. That is very good. They were all really good, but I think my favourite was the Hansel and Gretel one, which I believe was The Witch of Duva. So, and the Ayama and the
Thornwood was a kind of play on the Minotaur Greek mythology, which was really interesting because they talked about the labyrinth. So I thought this was really interesting. If you like fairy tales and you like retellings and different ways of doing things, definitely one to watch. I then moved on to another retelling, and I read The Girl in Red. Now this, I went in thinking this was just going to be a Little Red Riding Hood retelling, but it's not. It's a reimagining and the use of like themes in Little Red Riding Hood, but there's no romance in this, which was so refreshing. I can't even tell you. There was just a woman alone trying to survive in a post-apocalyptic world, and Red is a badass main character. I think I spoke to you after I finished this, but Christina Henry is a fantastic writer, and I want to really read all of her backlist now, because there is The Lost Boy and The Mermaid, which The Lost Boy is obviously Peter Pan, and The Mermaid is The Little Mermaid. So I am very, very excited to pick those ones up as soon as I can. The next book I started, didn't finish it though, was Splintered by A.G. Howard. I DNF'd this. I wasn't originally going to. I was going to try and power through. But I spoke to Hannah, channel link down below, and a couple of other people on Zoom, and I was convinced to DNF this. The mental health representation in here, in my opinion, is disgusting. It's badly written. It's very much a product of its time. Didn't like it. I don't think I need to say much more, but to me, this book shouldn't exist. This is, yeah, I'm not going to say anything more because it makes me very angry, and that was why Hannah was like, just DNF it. Just do it. So I decided to DNF this. I only got to page like 30 something, but it made me so cross. So, and as I said, I started Valiant. You can tell that this is a 2002 published book, obviously written in the early to late 90s. You can definitely tell. It's not bad, but it didn't start as a fantasy, like normal fantasy would. So this is what I'm going to continue in this week's vlog. Confusing, but yes. So, anyway, thank you for everyone to getting to this point of my vlog. I don't know how long this is. I feel like it's going to be really long. But if you got here, thank you. And I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope to make content for you again. And keep on making content, because I do enjoy it. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next one.